Oh yeah, hi pipe smokers. Yeah, my name is Paul Gilson, and this is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. And it is currently 1:30 p.m., 30 minutes after the hour, yeah, in the great United States of America, in the outskirts of Rochester, New York. Thank the Lord. I love this shirt because of that flag that it has on it. And there's a reason why they place the flag. It kind of looks backwards, all right? There's a reason. Our military, years ago, decided that they would never retreat, never give up, okay? So the flag, when it blows in the wind, all right, means this with the stars on this way and the stripes going that way, means that you're running towards the enemy. You're not retreating. And that's a little story. You can Google it if you don't believe me, because any picture that you see of the flag, it shows the stars on this side, but on any uniform, it's going that way, meaning you're moving forward. And that's what we needed to do. So anyways, we're going to have a little smoke together, a Saturday smoke together, yeah. So I got a couple of things that I want to show you that hopefully you guys might enjoy. And I'm going to pause the video, put the cigarette out, cancer sticks, they call them, another nail in your coffin, whatever. You know what? You can actually shotgun a cigarette, okay? Anyways, I'll be right back in a nanosecond. Yeah, Paul the Pipe Guy here live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York. Yes. All right, so Paul the Pipe Guy's back, yeah. And I wanted to do this video at this point in time because being 1:30 in the afternoon means, well, actually now it's 6:38 in the UK. So I wanted people in the United States to, you know, be able to see my video, these stupid videos I do, and people in the UK. So the cool thing, I bought a couple of used guitars. This is one of them. This might be boring to you. All right. Hello, Luke, I am your father. So this is an Alvarez Dreadnought with cutaway, which means that the cutaway, this is that. I won't get into all the, but you can reach way up to the highest notes. And it needed some loving, all right? It was in good shape, but it wasn't stored correctly. So I took it to Stutzman's Guitar Center, and that's an Alvarez, not an expensive guitar, but it's a nice player, okay? And it's got beautiful spruce on the top there. So this thing was actually coming off, and if you're not a guitarist, you wouldn't understand this, but the strings were sitting up way high. I mean, it was almost unplayable. So that was like $160 to get the bridge re-glued, everything set up. Stutzman's Guitar Center, yeah. And I am shouting them out. Stutzman's Guitar Center. Look them up. They're in Spencerport, New York. Johnny Onion, I'll tell you, you can send any guitar to Dave Stutzman. He can work miracles on it, like he did with this one here. And so anyway, so she plays like butter now, you know? Yeah, so that's guitar number one that I had done. Oh, I can feel that vibrating still. I love it, you know? And, you know, the action is is nice and low. We won't go there. Anyways, I don't want to bore you anymore. I'll be back in a nanosecond, with my second thing here. All right, Paul the Pipe Guy back. As I said, I'd be back in a nanosecond. I have my glasses on because I have to take some measurements, okay? Now, this is a cheap, inexpensive cigar cutter, okay? And you have to be careful not, you're supposed to put your thumb there, but if you have had too many pints, you might put your thumb there and hurt yourself. It's basically like the French would say a guillotine. Here in America, we call it a guillotine. But this is an inexpensive cigar cutter. I have a really nice one. So anyways, it cuts the cigar off. So this is probably going to offend a lot of freaking butt hurt. It's going to butt hurt some people, all right? We have a beautiful Punch Classico. I'm not going to get into it, all right, what this is, but it's a Punch Classico cigar. Now, the pipe smoker would like this, all right? I have my measuring tool, all right? So it is 7 1/8 inches long. 7 1/8 inches long. So you cut the end off to be able to smoke it. You cut the cap off. So it's 7 inches long. All right. Now, if you do not want a huge commitment, and this, by the way, will not fit in a mason jar. Okay. I'd have to cut like, I don't know, 1.25 inches off to make it fit in a mason jar. And so let's say I don't want a huge commitment. In other words, like you kind of meet a beautiful girl, all right? You don't want a huge commitment. So, you don't want to spend a lot of time with her, but she's beautiful and, you enjoy her, but you don't want that commitment. So this is where the cigar snobs are going to be like crying and they're going to need ice cream after this, okay? So what you do, and I've never seen this done, I'm going to bastardize this cigar, okay? And by the way, it's 7 inches and it's, I believe, 48 gauge. So we're going to uncap it, blip, make sure my finger isn't there. I'm going to uncap it. Now that cigar would be ready to smoke, but that is a long commitment. Now, if you do not want a long commitment, you can do this. And this is the part where the cigar snobs are going to be like, I can't believe you just bastardized that beautiful Punch Classico. And these don't come cheap. Now it's exactly 7 inches long. So what do? We measure it. You can measure it halfway down, or you could just take it and and say, oh yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, that's about in the middle. And go like that. Oh my God, all of a sudden you have a little Robusto. And how close did I get? Not very close. All right. So now there is 2 small commitments. All right. And by now people are probably screaming, oh my God, I can't believe he just did that to a $20 cigar. But you know what? Fuck it. It's my cigar. I spent the money. I earned it. And we're going to set it on fire now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. I should have my torch out for this. Probably doing this all wrong. I don't know. Whatever. So now we have 2 little commitments. That is good. I actually probably should have measured it and marked it, because now that one's a shorty. That one's like, I don't know, 3 3/4 inches long instead of 3 1/2. Okay, close enough. Now that is a good cigar. from what I've been told, a good cigar, properly humidified, all right, you want them between 65 and 72% humidification, will burn straight and the ash will stay on for a long time. No, I'm not going to go into another coughing spasm, but this is a good cigar. Yeah. This has got to be a Dominican Republic. It's smooth. And I've had these for years. I've aged them. Ah, that's so good. So, I got something else I'm going to show you. We'll be right back in a nanosecond. Johnny Onion, this is all your fault. Look up 2 a.m. Pipe on the Patio. I had someone I really respect that, talked to me about the young girl calendar with a painter's tape. And Johnny Onion came up with a great idea because I love my tobacco. I love my freedom. Love my guitars. I love God, even though, a lot of my videos are controversial. You'd be like, that guy's a Christian? What? No, but my heart belongs to Jesus, all right? He knows that, and we won't get into it. No theological debates. I love God, country, and family. And I like my firearms too. And guitars. Yeah. Cigars. Pipes and tobacco. Yeah. So we'll be back in a nanosecond. We'll continue our smoke together. Yeah. Oh, I just inhaled that one. Oh, that's good. I'll be right back in a nanosecond. All right, told you I'd be back in a nanosecond. Oh, yeah. This Punch Classico is so good. I just want to sit back in my chair here. Oh, that's good. We're going to set her down to rest. So I had the little girl naked calendar that some jackwagon sent me. And Johnny Onion witnessed a video of me disposing of that calendar, and he says, hey, man, why don't you get a guitar calendar? So I did, man. Look at that, all right? Look at that. It comes with a poster that I'm going to hang up. That's the poster, okay? So we'll put that away. But this is the actual calendar, okay? This is like eye candy for a musician, all right? That's what it is. I ordered this one. I paid for it. It's Electric Guitar 2023 calendar, yeah. 16-month calendar, September 2022 through 2023. Bonus 12-month poster, which you just saw. So that's the cover of it. And it actually has on the pick guard, I voted today. I love it. All right. So, yeah, I got to move back so you can see this. All right. So, Johnny Onion, great idea. 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Great idea. All right. So, I got my replacement calendar there, and we're just going to go, well, basically, I'll show you all 12 months on the back. All right. And there they are. All these classic guitars. All right. There's a Fender Strat, you know. And so, you know, obviously we're into, today is July 29th. Yeah, it's Saturday, July 29th. So, yeah, so, I don't know, we got to go through this, you know. I mean, Look at that. That's January. Oh, fucking unbelievable smoking guitar. All right. I'd say that's a Gibson Les Paul. I don't know. Not going to spend too much time on this. That's, oh no, we're going backwards. Anyways, you get the idea, all right? So, you know, if you want that calendar, you can order it. I'm not endorsing it, you know. So that would be, you know, whatever. You get the idea, all right? So that's the calendar we're going to use, all right? Now, the other thing that I wanted to share with you, any of you guitarists, and Johnny Onion included, all right? Now, I've been dealing with this guy, and I am endorsing. No, that's against YouTube standards. I'm not endorsing him. I'm saying that Dave Stutzman is one of the finest. He's third generation in working on violins, mandolins, anything that is a stringed instrument. He can fix, repair, service. He sets up all my stuff. I've been dealing with him since 1978. He's a good Christian, honest man. The guy's just awesome. So here's his business card here, all right? I'm going to hold that up for a moment. Yeah. Dave Stutzman, good friend of mine. Yeah, and he's out of Spencerport, New York. So Stutzman's Guitar Center, yeah. And it might come out backwards, I don't know. But Stutzman's Guitar Center, his number is 585-352-3225. I will repeat that. Dave Stutzman, Stutzman, collector and dealer, third generation. 585-352-3225. Now, I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm not going against YouTube standards, but I think it's important that we share things with each other, that when we find something great, all right, and this guy, I won't let anybody else touch one of my guitars, and he's fair and honest, yeah, and that's his card right there, yeah. Call Dave. Tell him Paul Gilson sent you. And you can send stuff. I mean, people, rock stars from all over the world send guitars to him to have service set up, blah, blah, blah. Service sale. He's full service. The guy's unbelievable. Can't go on enough. But we're going on 18 minutes and 12 seconds. So, yeah. Now, this cigar that I just bastardized, cigar snobs, will now fit in a mason jar. It wouldn't before. It will now. Now, I'm not going to do that with all my cigars, but I wanted to for, you know, shorty smokes, you know, because that, a 7-inch cigar is like you can make it a 2-hour commitment. I only wanted like a half-hour commitment, you know, if you freaking smoke it hard. So, all right, we'll be right back. Yeah, in a nanosecond. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, back in a nanosecond. So this is another guitar. It's a Fender Stratocaster. Yeah, I bought this from an 80-year-old guy that wanted to learn how to play. The plastic is still on the pick guard. The plastic's still on the back. And so I took this to Stutzman to have it set up, you know. I mean, the strings, oh man, he did a great job, did some bridge work, did all the stuff to it. And it's only a Fender Stratocaster Squire, and it's made in Indonesia, but the way he set it up is like phenomenal, dude. And this guitar, I love that. Tobacco Sunburst, all right? Freaking nice fingerboard, all right? He did a bunch of work to it, new strings, all that stuff. And, you know, my one buddy's like, oh, it's a Squire, it's not a true Fender. All right, fuck you, all right? I freaking had this thing set up, all right? And this will play as good as any American Fender Stratocaster. Yeah, and I'll prove it to you. Little out of tune. Fuck it, Midnight Rambler. Yeah, check that out. Let's turn it all the way up. Thank you. Anyways, I'll be back in a nanosecond. Yeah. I don't know. I just can't stop. All right. So, this one's called What's Wrong? I Wrote It. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. I couldn't help myself with the guitar, and they were actually out of tune. They were just restrung, so I didn't tune them up. I just freaking cranked it, whatever. So I got this little hydrometer, blah, 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 whatever it is. It's currently 67% humidity in my home, and the temperature is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. And sometimes I'll put this in my cigar humidors, and then other times I'll just put it on the fridge. Anyways, we've gone on long enough for our Saturday smoke together. It is 20 after 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Thank the Lord. And it is only 7:20 in the UK. So hopefully some of the UK will be able to enjoy this along with you, or maybe you just think it's all bullshit. I don't care. I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, there we go. Whew. USA strong. I'm Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Yeah. Over and out.